of all, I want to explain what Training for Warriors is in a nutshell. We are not a Ninja Warrior program, contrary to popular belief. Yeah. We call it class-based personal training. So we have a Monday through Friday format. We do heavy strength training, metabolic conditioning, and endurance training. It's a lot based on heart rate monitoring. So we have one TV up here for that right now. And we use the same system that Orange Theory uses, really popular in a lot of fitness programs. We do say that if you come do this 4 times a week, you will get results. Like you will, within 3 months, your body and your whole life will change. The program itself is 20 years old. We're one of 300 global affiliates. We're currently the 3rd program in Colorado. This was founded 20 years ago by somebody that was training athletes, primarily in martial arts, and specifically MMA, which is very non-specific. You have to be good at a lot of different styles of fighting. But what he found is that training program that was developing these top-level fighters was also amazing for the average person, just adapted a little bit. So that has grown into these many affiliate studios all over the world. I got involved several years ago, opened up a similar concept gym last year, or helped open, and then I'm originally from Longmont, left, and I was like, well, I think Longmont would actually be a fantastic place for this. So,
welcome back.
Thank you. Yeah. That segues into, so when my dad and I were going around looking for locations, one of the locations that we briefly considered was a spot in the same building as Michelle's La Mama Mae's Bakery. Oh. And I couldn't get a hold of the landlord. I wanted to, find out some information, and ended up talking to her and got some good information from her about the building. But in the process, she told me about how awesome the Longmont Chamber was and how supportive the group was, and just how the Longmont business community in general was a fantastic situation. So this was last fall, and at that time I was like, all right, let's keep doing this. Eventually found this location, which is amazing. This building itself worked out perfectly for us. We'll be expanding more in the future. And then, as you can see, this riverfront out here is just perfect. As soon as they put the bike path in, it's going to be ridiculous. Went back to her. So a couple months of not talking, I randomly went back to her, sort of, because I was like, oh shoot, this business is opening. I need to reconnect. And she was like, you're part of my networking group. I'm going to call Karen right now, and we're going to get you started.
She pretty much threw her into everything.
I think we scheduled your ribbon cutting over the phone.
Yeah.
We did. Through
Michelle.
Like hold that
moment. Yeah. Yep. So thank you, Michelle, and thank you, Karen, for pulling everything together. What was really so quickly. This whole process is quickly. I closed on this building November 30th, so this has all come together. Yeah, we soft opened 5 weeks ago. Grand opened last weekend.
Was this a garage originally?
This was connected to the building next door, and this guy it was an expansion of his space. He didn't need it anymore. He was doing like copier testing or something. So, yeah. Yep. And then I want to thank a couple people. So LSC Builders were fantastic in this process. I see 303 signs represents. And then my parents, Dale, I don't know where my mom, she's videoing. Family and coaches, so Brian and Katie. So this is Katie. She's my primary coach aside from myself, and Brian, he's coaching. He's in EMT training right now, so his life is very full on top of working. But they're both instrumental in terms of being helpful around here in every way, shape, and form, and they're very qualified coaches. The Training for Warriors program is very much about relationships and establishing the community base, and all of us have bought into that completely, and everybody that comes in here as a student is not a number. We know you by name, we know your physical issues, we know your goals, we know your other issues if you choose to share them with us. Yeah, exactly. But yeah, we're really, really excited for this. So thank you all for coming out.
Just to commemorate the day, I'd like to introduce Chris McElvray from the Chamber Board to present a plaque.
Ready for this?
Very special for that.
I have to say, we have something in common because Michelle Britsky walked into my business 8 years ago and made sure I went to all the events as well. So what a special occasion. On behalf of over 780 chamber members, all the board of directors here, the highly engaged ambassadors, the education committee, even the Chamber Student Network is here, and the entire community of Longmont, we welcome you.
Thank you.
And now we have to cut a ribbon, friends. So we're gonna go in front of the garage, so all join us outside, come into the sunshine, spread out, assemble.
You guys worked on this one too.
Oh, not that part.
I'm just coming to you to grab a corner of the ribbon. I know, I wasn't. Still plus satisfying.
Okay, Christy, I need you in the middle. Christy, you need to be in the middle. Perfect.
Brian's last.
Oh, don't worry.
Oh, that's a second chamber event this week. Is that like the host for the community foundation?
All right.
Just like a central.
Okay, Michelle, can I have you sneak in behind Brian? Lovely. All right. Awesome. Okay, so eye contact first at me, and then we can look at others. Yes, yes. All right. Big smiles. All right. Excellent. Okay. So now on 3, the ribbon wranglers are going to pull the ribbon. You are going to close the scissors while maintaining eye contact because it is Velcro. So the most important thing is eye contact. Otherwise, you're like looking down in the historic.
To be in there.
Yes. Good. Mom agreed.
Thanks, Amy.
Yay, Amy!
Yay, Amy! Yay, Mom! Yay!
Do you want to get a little more close to the center of this ribbon?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. All right, so eye contact, Mom, excellent. So just look up, everyone smile. It's gonna be great. And on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Congratulations!